Aries, welcome to the Fool's Journey Tarot. Today is July 28th, 2019. I'm getting ready to do your general love reading. If you have Aries anywhere in your chart, this reading may resonate for you. Take what does, leave what doesn't. It can pertain to any kind of love, you name it, romantic or otherwise. Today is a special day, Aries, and I'm going to celebrate with you. I have achieved a milestone. 10 subscribers. Yes, it's true. 10 subscribers. And if you're one of them watching me now, thank you for subscribing to my channel. My intention for this channel is to do readings for people who need them and who will benefit the most from the message received. So if the reading is resonating with you and you're getting something out of it, then I'm a happy camper. I do this channel for fun and nothing more. So, but I have to admit, I've been enjoying getting subscribers. I only had my channel for 3 weeks, so I don't know. I don't know if that's good or not. I know some people have millions of subscribers. We'll see what happens. Okay, Aries, enough chit chat. Let's get on with it, shall we? You have the Knight of Swords in reverse in your underlying energy. Energy of action, movement, taking charge. You have the King of Pentacles in reverse, the Queen of Cups in reverse, and Judgment card in reverse. Right off the bat, you have two characters on the board, at least two. King of Pentacles and a Queen of Cups. King of Pentacles in the reverse can be someone who is maybe mismanaging money. It might be as simple as that. Somebody who is insecure in their job. Could be somebody who is misusing power. Somebody who is not supportive. Maybe someone who's a little egotistical. Who's in it for themselves and not for others. The Queen of Cups in reverse can be someone who is overly sensitive, somebody who's a little bit clingy or whiny, or a bit, could be someone who's just extremely compassionate, but that could also mean that they are overly compassionate to the point of being irritating with their emotions, showing their emotions. Could also be someone who feels, okay, sorry, that's interesting. I had one card that was flipped up. Looks like it was the only one. Well, this card was flipped up in my deck for some reason. The Five of Earth. This just means that whatever endeavor, project, relationship has taken a long time to transpire or to come to fruition. So maybe that applies to you. Judgment in reverse would indicate that a decision needs to be made, or a poor decision was made, or you're revisiting a decision, trying to figure out if it was the right one or not. Time might be running out on needing to make a decision. Judgment can be a karmic card, so there could be some negative karmic energy related to what you're dealing with. Paired with the Knight of Swords, you have the Crone of Earth. Crone of Earth is the King of Pentacles in the traditional tarot deck. Sorry for the lighting, I've got sunshine coming through my window, so I'll try to direct it that. Anyway, in the reverse, the Crone of Earth in this deck, as you can see, it's not a king, it's actually a woman. This means an ending without redemption, something that's been abandoned, a perpetual abandonment. In other words, something that was, maybe it's a relationship or situation that was just dropped, or you've ghosted someone and you haven't heard from them, or they haven't heard from you. But it's paired with the Knight of Swords, so there might be some action being taken on this ending, maybe to seek closure, Seven of Fire in reverse. Five of Fire. And the Crone of Air. Okay, this is definitely a relationship dynamic. It's not a job situation or an opportunity. I feel like this Queen of Cups has a level of control here. She is the one right now who might be calling the shots within this partnership or relationship. I feel like someone left somebody else, but it may have been in an abandonment type situation. Or that is currently happening right now for you, Scorpio. Sorry, Aries. Sorry, I just did Scorpio and some. I need to get more cards on the table, I'm confused. So the Crone of Air is out here too. This is also an ending. Crone of Air would be King of Air. But again, in this deck, it's a woman in the card and she's got a book. She's closed it. This is about closing the book on something that is not meant for you in this moment in time. This might be an unrequited love situation. A breakup of some sort because things just didn't work out. Timing was off. Maybe revisiting this ending. Someone in this dynamic, whether it's the Queen or the King, may be wanting to revisit this ending and see if things can be started up again between these two people. I believe that might be the Queen of Cups, who might be feeling overly sensitive about this ending and wanting to take action to bring this relationship back together. One more shuffle. Okay, let's see what else comes up for you, Scorpio. Aries. Aries, 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 Aries. I'm doing a reading for Aries, not Scorpio. Two of Cups. Paired with the Knight of Swords. Taking action on this love situation. This could be taking action to end this relationship or taking action because of an ending to this relationship, which was, like I said, this was, there's no closure here. We have five of Swords clarifying the Crone of Air, so there could be a considerable amount of conflict. Maybe there was a lot of fighting, a lot of arguing. Maybe that's why the relationship ended in the first place. May have ended in the midst of a fight. I think this was a premature ending. I'm not sure either one of you wanted this ending. There may have been some there may have been some miscommunication or an inability to communicate, or some unknowns within this relationship, or it ended on a false pretense. I think that the King of Pentacles thought that the Queen of Cups, now this is just something that's coming to me, let's see what else comes up in the cards, but I think that the King of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles, at least in this deck, indicates that this was a new relationship, something that was just getting going. The King of Pentacles has misinterpreted who this person is or what their intentions were. I feel like the King of Pentacles may have thought that this Queen was a selfish individual who was in this relationship for reasons other than the fact that she loved this person or did not. I am still undecided on which one of these energies you are, Aries. I think that you're this person. I think you're the King. And I think this is the person you're dealing with. You're gaining, and I wanted to clear that for myself so I can start saying you instead of saying King of Pentacles. So if I change my mind, I reserve the right to do so. But right now, I think that King of Pentacles is you. I think that you misunderstood who this Queen was, or it's possible that you received the wrong kind of information about this person. So maybe you struck out on a new relationship with them with some idea of who they were, based on knowledge you had gathered from friends or social media or gossip or whatever, and had one opinion about who they were, and then decided that they were somebody else or had different intentions. And you're gaining some clarity, and you might be revisiting the notion that you may not have wanted to end it with this person. I think you think that the Queen of Cups has all the power in this situation. So what I mean by that is they may have broken it off with you, or you feel now that you are broken up that this Queen is in control of whether or not you guys see each other again, or if you even have a chance to get together with this Queen again. But you're coming out of feeling you are in your head big time about whether or not to revisit this decision that you made. You might be up at night, you might be having nightmares, it might be an obsessive thoughts in your head that you just can't get away from. But I think that you feel that the door was shut too soon on this partnership or this relationship, and you want to see if maybe you can get this going again. I think you had some misconceptions of this person. I'm not sure why. Let's see if we can get some more information for Aries. Magician. You're manifesting taking action on this. 8 of Pentacles in reverse, clarifying the Crown of Earth. This ending is not working for you. It's not what you want. Hanged Man. You have gone inward about this relationship, clarifying the 2 of Cups. 5 of Swords, clarified by the 9 of Cups. At one point in time, you may have felt like you were thankful that things weren't working out between the two of you because you wanted to be split from this person. Because maybe, like I said, you may have had some misconceptions about who they were or what kind of person they were. And maybe there was conflict and you decided to take that to the bank and end this before it could get started. Because you thought maybe this is my opportunity to get away while the going's good. Is that what the saying is? I don't know if I got that right. Been taking some time thinking about this. I think at first you thought that things wouldn't work out between the two of you. You may want a new beginning with this person, but again, feel like they have control over whether that happens or not. And you are in your head about how to take action, how to move forward, how to go about maybe approaching this person again. You might be confused by the ending. This person may have ended things with you, and you don't know why. Maybe they gave you a few excuses like, oh, well, Aries is so-and-so, and they're doing this and that, and I just can't deal with that kind of person, and they took off. I think you're confused about the ending. You may just want to approach this person and get some clarity as to why this happened. I think you're seeking an apology, or you might be apologizing or seeking forgiveness. You want to approach them again. You want to give it another try. Temperance, clarifying 3 of Swords. There's been some grief and sorrow. But you're regaining some balance. You're healing. You're healing, but I think that you would feel like you could move on and heal even more if you had some answers. This person may have started a new relationship already after their separation with you. They might have someone already, and that's what's keeping you so in your head about whether or not you should approach them, because you feel now it might be too late. The fact that they're with somebody right now, that they've partnered up now, there's a King of Wands out on the board. They may have partnered up with this new person, has you coming out of feeling trapped. You may have felt like you really wanted to approach this person when your relationship with them ended to see why or if you could repair it, but now that there's somebody else in the picture, you're not feeling as trapped because now you don't feel like you necessarily have a choice in the matter. This Queen took control and decided to start a new relationship. And now with this new person in the picture, you think it may not happen. of opportunity. This this Queen of Cups may have been the type of person who was kind of all over the place with their love. May even have been they have partnerships or romantic relationships, but that doesn't stop them from, being very flirtatious in social events or establishing really close relationships with other partners that get in the way of their primary relationship. I'm feeling a little bit of greedy energy off of this Queen of Cups, and by that I mean greedy in the sense that they like to receive a lot of love, selfish in that manner, but don't necessarily give it in return. Or they might be one of those people who is always, I say they're selfish because you have the Four of Pentacles with the Empress in reverse. The Empress in reverse can be someone who is a selfish individual, because the Empress in the upright is exact opposite of that. Very giving, very loving, puts others first, and that kind of thing. This person might be hanging on to people for selfish reasons. When they get tired of them, they dispose of them or ghost them, leave them without notice. May have happened to you. You were left heartbroken. This queen started out again on her own with a new individual, perpetually in charge of emotions within a relationship, because she never gives the other person a chance to react or be the first to, like, she may be the type that sensing oh, so-and-so is getting ready to break up with me, I'm going to break up with Aries first and go find a new person before they have a chance to even notice that I'm gone. I'm changing my mind as I look at these cards. I think that you may want to take action regarding this individual because you just want to confront them. You may want to just confront them and express your feelings. Let them know how you feel about them. Maybe you knew about this person ahead of time. I have a feeling you may have had some information regarding this person. Maybe your friends or family members, when they found out you got involved with this person, said, wait a minute, Aries, so-and-so, you don't know about their history, but this is what they tend to do, and be careful getting involved with them. And you didn't believe them, and then you got involved with them and you found out it was true, and they broke your heart. You might want to approach this King of Wands and tell them too. Release them from being trapped within this relationship. Maybe this is a friend of yours. Maybe this is somebody you know. They are showing up in your reading, so it could, I mean, this, I don't know that this is a stranger. This very well could be somebody you know, even if it's just an acquaintance. Maybe this Queen of Cups dropped you for this King of Wands, and you want to let this person know, dude, you have no idea what you're getting yourself into right now. What time do we have? 25. Perfect. I'm gonna pull some more clarifiers for my last couple of decks here, and see what else we come up for. What else we can come up with for Aries. You know what, Aries? If this King of Wands is somebody that you care about, maybe you have, you know, maybe it is a close friend or whatever, and you want to give them a heads up because you feel, you know, this person screwed you over, and they, frankly, you just want to give them a warning and let them know, so that this Queen of Wands doesn't keep getting away with this bullshit that she's doing. But I have to say, you may want to leave it alone. If it brings you closure, you know, go for it. If it brings you closure, if it, for whatever reason, telling this King of Wands what your experience was and what happened to you, if that helps you feel like, you know, you've had some kind of redemption, or you've said your piece and now you can move on, if that's what you need to do, go for it. But you have to decide, is it really worth it for you? We're all on this earth to learn our own lessons, and we help each other out through our lives. You know, we're connected with people because relationships help us grow. So bad or good, ultimately we grow from those relationships. Eight of Pentacles, third time? No, second time. Eight of Pentacles in the upright this time. I think it's at one point in time when this relationship ended, you did feel, you know, rejected and sad and insecure and wondering why. I think you're happy that it ended now. Six of Pentacles in reverse. It was in an imbalanced relationship. No equal give and take in the sense of especially emotional, but probably in other ways too. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. This is clarifying this other energy of this other person, this new relationship, if that's what it is, has basically put an end to your plans in possibly getting back together if that was your intention to begin with, which I think that it was. And the Hermit in reverse. You're feeling lonely, feeling ostracized, feeling left out, feeling like things were unfair, that this person got the best of you and they're such a shitty person they don't really deserve to have that kind of victory over someone who was probably very kind-hearted and good and warm in the relationship toward them. It's hard when the shitty person gets the victory, isn't it? Let it be known, Aries, there is such thing as karma, and it may not be happening right now for this person, but I can guarantee the universe has a way of balancing things out for all of us. So if you're experiencing some heartache and some unjust actions by this person, you may not be there to witness it when it happens, but this person who did this to you will get theirs. They will have to learn in some way, shape, or form if they're going to grow from this experience. I feel for you, Aries. been through some shitty things too. I know what this shit feels like. Elemental of water. You want to take action to feel happy again. You want to feel joy, satisfaction. By getting this out of your head. You want to get this out of your head and feel content again. Whatever it is you decide to do, and I do think you've put a lot of thought into it, whatever it is you decide to do, make sure it's for you, that it's not about getting revenge on this person, that whatever you decide to do will ultimately help you heal from this if you do take action. Because this was a situation that caused you to learn a great deal from some hardships that occurred in your life. This breakup, this shitty behavior was difficult to get through and to be on the receiving end of, but you learned a hell of a lot from it, didn't you? Mm-hmm. Yes, you did. Four of Earth. This card is clarifying this person's energy, the Queen of Cups. This person is all about use, abuse, and then kick to the curb and do it all over again. This person squanders and uses and wastes love. They're an emotional vampire. They go from relationship to relationship, sucking as much as they can out of the relationship and then toss it to the side and go in for another one. You are really set on taking some action regarding the situation. I can feel it. You're still in the decision mode though, and you're not sure how to do it. And that's probably why you're watching this reading. I don't have an answer for you, Aries. Except to say that whatever you do, make sure it doesn't come back to bite you in the ass. And stick to the truth. If you're going to approach this person, whether it's the Queen or the King or both, deal them a little helping of the truth. Serve them a little helping of the truth, and try to keep the emotions out of it. If you still feel like you might get emotional approaching this person and react and get triggered into maybe an anger situation or conflict even with this King of Wands, maybe you should wait. I don't generally like to give advice, but I can tell why that there is a lot of indecision on how to respond to this. And I know from personal experience that just living with this kind of defeat in your head can be extremely painful and hard to work through. So I feel for you. This is one of those times I wish I had some good advice oracle cards, which I don't have right now. I've got some shaman cards, but I don't think that would be appropriate for this reading. Maybe I'll have to invest in some advice oracle cards, because I feel like I want to give you advice, but I don't feel qualified to do that. Spirit's qualified. You know what? Continue to go inward. Talk to your spirit guides. If you're not into that stuff, you know, talk to a trusting friend, a parent, a sibling, someone you know that you can trust with revealing your feelings and what you've gone through. Even if it just means getting it out on the table so you can just analyze it a little bit more and come to terms with it. If not, making a decision on how you're going to take action. Because I know you know, in some way, shape, or form, the universe is going to help you resolve this in some way. It will happen with time. Just take care that you don't dig your hole deeper for yourself. That's all. Okay, Aries, before I get into too much advice where I'm just going off like I know everything, which I don't, I'm going to let you go. Thank you for joining me. I hope that this reading helped, and I hope to see you next time. Take care.